players who retired way too young. Back in January 2017, Hull City was playing a Premier League match against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and just 14 minutes into the game, a young midfielder named Ryan Mason went up for a header inside his own penalty area, reaching the ball just before Chelsea defender Gary Cahill. However, their heads collided with incredible force, and Ryan later said it felt like a bomb went off inside his skull. But what happened next would change his entire life. You see, Ryan stayed conscious the whole time, which is rare for such a scary injury, and he could feel something was seriously wrong as doctors rushed onto the field. He was quickly taken to the hospital, yet Hull's doctor made a crucial decision that likely saved his life by sending him to a specialist hospital in central London instead of a closer one. So within just over an hour of the collision, surgeons were operating on his fractured skull, but the extent of the damage was even worse than anyone imagined. The thing is, Ryan ended up with 14 metal plates in his head, 28 screws holding them in place, 45 staples, and a scar stretching 6 inches across his skull. On top of this, his recovery was brutal as he could barely walk straight, noise felt unbearable, and for weeks he was sleeping nearly 22 hours a day. Even when the pain eased, he admitted he always felt the injury was still there, like a constant pressure in his head. But Ryan refused to give up on his dream so easily. What I mean is that for over a year he worked tirelessly to come back, returning to training and hoping for a full recovery. However, after meeting with some of the world's top brain specialists, he was told the risks were simply too great. So on February 12, 2018, at just 26 years old, Ryan Mason announced he had to retire from football. But that is still just the beginning of his story. As it turns out, Ryan did not walk away from the sport he loved. Instead, he moved into coaching, starting with Tottenham's academy, and he even became the youngest manager in Premier League history at age 29 when he took charge of Tottenham as interim boss.